Welcome back, kindergarten students. Miss Clutie here, and I've got a friend wandering around. And for this lesson, this is your first math lesson for your first day of homeschooling. You want to get your Saxon math book, okay? And again, with this book, with all the other books, we are not going to be tearing out pages as we use them. In addition, you're also going to, I'll show you what I put out on, I just put it out on a piece of paper. You're going to get your linking cubes, and then also, you don't have to do this, but pennies and dimes could be helpful too. Something that you can use as counters. So, we've used the teddy bear counters in the classroom. I sent home the linking cubes because that seemed pretty easy to use, and we use them in some other ways. So why don't we go ahead and get started here. Of course, at the top, you're going to write your name. And I actually lost memory yesterday when I started doing this, so I'll show you what happened. So I got Callie Cat's name written, right? So that's right here. I wrote that in, Callie Cat. And then right here, though, I was writing today's date. So today's date is March 18th, 2020. And if Callie Cat's here, it must be Wednesday, because Callie Cat only comes out on Wednesday. So to write March, it's your capital M, A, R, C, and the H. And then you leave a little bit of a finger space, right? And then you write your 18. Now the 18 is the 1 and then the 8. And then a little comma, and then a little bit of a space, and then the year is 2020 or 2020. Okay? Anytime in any video, if you need extra time, just feel free to pause the video, okay? So I'm going to go on and show how we would do the first one. Now I'm pretty sure these are our first +2 problems. So I wanted to show you how you can solve this in ways that you know. So let me see if I can get my hand in there. Okay, so the first one, if you read it, it says 7 plus 2. That's what we're working with. So you can do it the way we've been doing it, which is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so fingers are really, really good here. So there's my 7 fingers. And then it's saying +2 there, so then you can pop out 2 more. 1, 2. So how many do you have all together? Well, I'm going to move my fingers to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to write my 9. So I've got my bubble first, my balloon first, and then the stick comes down. Okay? The next one is 4 plus 2. So this is where I'm going to show you, if you'd like, you can use your counters or dimes. You can take the dimes and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I also have pennies out. 1, 2. So then you can count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 6 curves down and around, just like that. All right. The counters. Now for the counters, or the linking cubes, there's a couple ways you can use these, because I'm going to show you on this one. Okay, so if we read the problem, we're going to read the big number first, 8 plus 2. All right, so I'm going to take these linking cubes, and I don't even have to take them apart if I do it this way. I can start right over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave my pencil there. And then I'm going to count 2 more. I'm going to jump over 2 more spaces. 1, 2. So how many do I have all together? Then you just count, starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stop where my pencil is, so we have 10. Remember, 10 is a 1 and then a 0. And yes, of course, if you want to turn it into a friendly 10, you are allowed to put that happy face right inside of there. So please do that. And then the next one is going to be 5 plus 2. Okay, so this one, I'll go ahead and use these blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to stop, go over 2 more. Okay, so I'm going to leave my pencil there right now because I'm trying to hold the phone and do this at the same time. So that would be me counting then up to the pencil and stopping at the pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see, I am counting where the pencil is. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to go ahead and write that. 7 starts here, goes over and down. 2 plus 2, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you guys would say for 2 plus 2, but I'll do it with my fingers. I have 2 fingers, 2 more over here, count those all together, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys do the rest of the addition problems by yourself, and I'm gonna go right down here to so you can pause the video now and solve those problems. Okay, so welcome back. You've finished solving the addition problems. We're going to go to the next problems in the 3rd row here. And those problems starts with a difference in the sign. And you've got to pay attention because these are mixed from this row on. So if you look right here, it says 5 minus 0. So you have 5, and it's telling you to take away 0. Remember, Santa brought you 5 presents. The Grinch skipped your house, so he didn't take any presents from you. So how many presents do you have left? Do you still have 5 presents left? 0 doesn't take anything away, so you get to write 5 there, okay? Now the next one, you're going to pay attention to the sign when you read it. 4 plus 1, and I can use my fingers. 4, pop out 1. That's going to be 5, okay? Now the next one, some of you have gotten caught up on these when I've done your assessment, so make sure you think about this. 2 minus 2, and our story that went with that was Santa brought you 2 presents. The Grinch came along, climbed down your chimney and took those 2 presents away. How many do you have left? You have 0. The Grinch has your presents. You don't have any, so you get to put your 0 in there. And if you want to make a sad face in there because the Grinch stole all your presents, that's perfectly fine. All right, the next one. Okay, when we're doing the addition problems, it's easier if you read the big number first. So here we go, the 9 plus 0. So let's count out, let's use our blocks, for instance, to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop there, okay? It's saying plus 0. Do you move anymore? You can't move. So how many do you have? 9. And we've talked about that when 0, the hero, is doing addition or subtraction. He doesn't change the number when you're doing that. So the last one that I'm gonna do with you is the 7. The last problem is 7 plus 1. So you could take these apart like this if you want to, if you don't have pennies or another type of object to use for counters. So if you take them all apart, then you can do it this way, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it says plus 7 plus 1, so I can put 1 more right there. And then you can just count those all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 altogether. All right, so keep going. Finish the rest of the problems. You can do it. And I'm going to, later on today, I'll just post a photo of what the finished worksheet should look like. All right, have fun with that. Bye for now.